So today we are going to study about the secularism in education. This is the topic of understanding the self. Secularism is very important topic in the field of education. It is also important topic in any society also. Actually, what is secularism? Secularism is making the public education free from any religious dominance. As also in our Indian the constitution, the meaning of secularism it has been included. India is a secular country. So this secularism must also be shown, must also be reflected in the field of education. In education, the secularism means the education should be free from any type of the religious dominance, especially in its learning environment. Those institutions which dominance, especially in its learning environment, they should be having secularism in their reflection. Those institutions which impart pure religious education should be brought to the national mainstream by adding new scientific and technical knowledge to the curriculum of these institutions. So whatever religious tenets are taught to students, they are judged on a scientific basis. When we talk about secularism, that is that we are to see the religion also in the scientific way. Then if we see what is the need of secular education in Indian school, so that we have to talk about the Indian schools, Indian conditions. India, why we need this secular education? We have to give students the secular education in their school because India is a multi-religious country. People belonging to so many religions are there in India. People belong to Sikh community, Christians, Hindu, Muslim. So they are also culturally so much varied society. There in there so many cultures belonging to these religion. The people have adopted different cultures. So that's why we have to keep them one. For that we are to enlighten them with the knowledge, true knowledge. So for that, that is the secular education is in demand in India. Then fanaticism, communalism, regionalism, these are also on increase in the Indian system because the people they are belonging to different regions, they talk about their region, they talk about their community. So sometimes they have to broaden their outlook. So this broadened outlook can only be developed only by the secular education. Then equality, liberty, fraternity, national outlook, and international understanding, there needs to be propagated. These only can be propagated if they think similar. This similar thinking can only be developed if they think about themselves as one, and this oneness can be developed only by the secular education. We need secular education due to the erosion of values. People are not giving value to the human life. They are not giving value to the humanity. They are narrow-minded, selfishness. These are the things that are dominating in the society. So for that, we are to make them to think about the human beings as the human beings. Human as a human being. So we have to think about the secularism. Then to train the youth to be the good citizens. Only the good citizen can carry the India to the leadership qualities, to the lead in the world. This only possible if our youth that is to be enlightened properly about the true education. Then to inculcate in the youth the social, moral, cultural values. This can only be done by giving them the secular education, by doing secular activities in the school. That is, they are to provide the same platform for different religions. People or students of different caste, religion, they participate together in that. Only then these values they can be inculcated only by the school education. Then to strengthen secularism and human relationship in India. This is the demand of India. We are need to have the good relations. We are although belonging to one state or the another, but we can go together and can we win the world. This is only possible if we are having the feeling of oneness, and this feeling of oneness will only be developed by the secular education. than to fulfill the requirements of democratic India. So India is also a good democracy. To exist this democracy, to run this democracy, we have to think ourselves about as one, that we are to run such a successful country only by means of our enlightened minds, and these enlightened minds will be those that will be free from secularism, so free from the religious and caste type of thinkings. So we are to be feel one, and only this possible with the secular education. Thank you.